Amy.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Good. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely, man.
It's been a while since you were here, eh?
It has been. I was like, where is it again? And then as I was driving, I'm like, oh, I remember this in the valley coming down.
It all came back.
Yeah, it all came back, rushing back. Flashback.
Last time you were here, we were ripping around on the four-wheeler and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, we were. It was awesome. We went to the river, I think, too.
Down.
We went and did some fishing.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I remember that now.
It is a glorious spot you got here.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent spot, I have to say.
Yeah.
Despite the mosquitoes and stuff.
Yeah, not a lot of onions, but.
So this will be so people know, this will be the first podcast that my new dog Red is appearing in.
Awesome. Red the onion eater.
Who's not currently appearing. He's currently chewing his.
He's trying to.
His leash, his cable.
He's a special boy.
So if you see him pop in the video, that's Red.
That's our Doberman connection.
Yeah.
Great breed.
Yeah. Amazing breed, actually.
Yeah.
You said yours was 8 years old, eh?
Yeah.
You've had him since he was a puppy?
No, I didn't. I rescued him. I got him when he was probably half that age, I think. Yeah, I've had him for like 4 years. So
he was about 4 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, curious. Yeah. What was the bond?
Exactly. It's like, can we talk about me and a different Doberman? That's so rude.
What was the bonding like? Was it easy to bond with
Super
him?
easy.
Really?
Super easy. He's so sweet. He's just the sweetest, like, gentle dog. I did have a psychopathic boxer as well, and that made it a little bit difficult because the boxer's but like worse than the regular boxer. So once we got past that, like, who jumped through that hoop, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I had a close encounter with that boxer.
Yeah, most people did.
If it wasn't for my fast cat-like reflexes.
Yeah. No, he left his mark.
No, I asked that about the bond thing because I was reading a study about, they used to be like the preferred military dog.
Yes.
And then they, like the Marines, the Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps, and then they discontinued their service because apparently they have a hard time rebonding with another handler.
Okay.
If their handler dies, like in the battle.
Okay. I can see that though. I can see that too. They're very loyal, right? Like 100%. Even just when you went to go get bug spray, he gone.
Oh yeah, and like 50 miles.
Yeah.
50 kilometers.
Yeah, he thought I was pretty great until you were leaving.
Yeah.
Like, that's my dad. That's my boy. I gotta go. Yeah.
Speaking of
nice
boys,
like
you have two twin.
I do.
Boys. You're a warrior mama, you.
Yeah. I made some great kids there. They're 19 now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember when they were younger. Did they ever? I remember giving you paintball masks.
Yes, they did.
Play?
They did paintball. They did a couple times. They did they had those airsoft. They used those too.
That's fun.
They used
I
those masks
like it better.
Yeah.
I like airsoft better.
Yeah, they did that with just the two of them though. Like they never wanted to do anything with a group. Like I put them in group sports.
Oh, really?
Basketball. I had to pull them out of basketball before they got murdered because they were just like, Wyatt, what are you doing over there? And he was like, I'll see you in like a few minutes.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to dribble this ball.
Yeah, like kids were starting to get serious about sports and they were like, they were so close the whole time.
Yeah.
It was really weird. So
and they both how long ago did they join the military?
They joined now, so it's been about 6 months roughly. So Wyatt was supposed to leave a week before Leland. Wyatt's 30 minutes younger. He's always been second. This was his one time to be first.
There you go.
Then he took a motorbike and ran it into a concrete wall and busted his leg.
Oh, that's when he was in the wheelchair.
Yeah. So then he's like, I think I broke my leg. I'm like, you sure? He's like, well, the bones are sticking out. I'm like, yeah, sounds like you broke it. So anyways, Leland ended up going a few months before Wyatt. But it's been roughly about 6 months now
that they're
in their courses. So one's Air Force and one's Army.
And you said they're going to be doing
they're tech, ATIS tech.
Okay.
And so it's all like computer.
AGIS? Is that what you mean?
And then it's like drone stuff, computer stuff, programming stuff. Above my head stuff.
Were they good at that stuff in high school? Yeah. That was their
computer nerd, my little nerds.
Yeah,
I found the gym.
I think compared to us and our generation, I think that most kids now are computer nerds.
Yes.
Compared
to us.
Yeah. We're Luddites.
100%.
Well, I mean, I'm a website builder and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
no, you're advanced compared to.
I'm an advanced Luddite. Yeah.
I'm like, why won't this turn on? Where's the power button?
Is the cable cut?
Yeah, I'm not. That's not my skill set.
So you must really feel proud of yourself.
So Yeah, that's my biggest accomplishment.
You're basically a single mom, right?
Well, yeah, their father and I split, and actually we had like 50-50 custody, but all my time was just me and my boys. So good dad too, for sure, but I'm a great mom.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah. I remember seeing like the bow and arrow. So you got them into like marksmanship and stuff like that.
I did. And then I wanted to get them into combat sports. That's kind of a thing I like. So I did try. I put them through boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, karate. I tried them all, and they never really took to it. Jiu-Jitsu was the closest I got.
The best one.
Which I loved, Muay Thai is pretty good too. But I was so close. And then on their own, when they were about 16, late 16, they found the gym. And then they just turned into, brick shit houses.
So you said you like martial arts a little bit,
A little bit, yeah.
That's actually how we met.
It is, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And let's talk a little bit about that, just to kind of let people know.
Yeah.
I usually do that, how I met people.
So, we met through, I guess...
Elite One MMA.
Yeah, Elite One MMA. So I'm a retired amateur MMA fighter.
Well, no, you fought pro for us.
No, I only fought amateur. Both my fights were amateur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, I fought 2 amateur fights. And then, so now it's...
But there was no headgear or anything like that?
No, it was when we could actually have pretty decent amateur fights.
Yeah.
Just no elbows, right? That was about it.
Yeah.
So, so that was really great. And then it's been 9 years. So I've done 3 successful terms on the commission as a New Brunswick Combat Sports Commissioner.
You're the judge, like a judge type.
There's 4 of us that govern the sport of combat sports in New Brunswick.
You're still doing it now?
I am.
Oh, wow.
I'm probably going to be.
You're terming out?
I am. I think I'm going to be giving my jacket. Unfortunately, it's been like a decade. So.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah,
it's been a long run. My plan was, if I didn't get my 3rd fight, I was going to apply because there was a new commission being built at the time, and I didn't. There was like 3 girls, and it was very hard as a female athlete to get a fight.
I remember there was you, and there was another, I think a blonde woman, eh? Yeah. And you said there was a 3rd one?
There was going to be a 3rd one, but it just never happened. And so I thought, well, if I don't get that fight, I'm going to apply for the commission. And I guess it was meant to be, and I did. And
I still remember your fight. That wasn't your first fight, though. You'd fought in St. John before.
I fought at the Lions Center for another promotion.
Yeah, it was a St. John promotion. Is that
yes,
what
it was.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. That's where you're from, right? Originally?
No, I'm from Alberta.
You're from Alberta?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I was in St. John for 2 years before I came here. So originally for New Brunswick, I was from St. John.
That was your landing?
Yeah, that's where we started. Yeah, St. John, New Brunswick.
So you fought for that other promotion. Yeah. What was the name of that?
Hoiko.
Oh, Hoiko, right.
It was one. It was It was a one and done.
You got a belt out of it though, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
You won your match.
I still have it up on my wall. It's got a spelling mistake on it. I love it.
That's how you know it's authentic.
Right. It's the best. So I do. I have that. I still got my fight posters up in my garage.
I remember that fight though that you had in our cage against that soccer chick.
Yes.
I can still hear her kicks hitting your stomach.
Oh, it was so good. Like, it was wild.
I was like, that woman's never gonna, I didn't know you really at the time. I'm like, that woman's never having any more babies.
Once they're twins, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, she was good. It was awesome. We got fight of the night.
It was a great fight.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
It was a great fight.
Yeah.
You fought really well that night.
I love that night. I mean, and people are like, so did you win or lost? I'm like, I won one and I lost one to show my kids what loss is all about.
Yeah, it was on purpose. Yeah. Well,
I'm that good of a mom, but it was,
It was.
It went to decision.
Is that what it did? Yeah.
So it was close. It was good.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that? What year was that?
I think that was like 10 years ago. It was because of the commission, because I've been on for 10 years. So.
Right after you joined the commission, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Had some fun though.
Yeah.
Back in
it was great.
days.
It was such a good thing to do because I've jumped out of an airplane and I've done this and I've done all the kinds of like things to really get a rush.
Really? You strike me as the shy type.
I know, it's weird,
like, you know, timid, not really putting yourself out there.
Nothing though. There's nothing, there's nothing like the rush when that cage door clicks though. Like that is the ultimate rush. It's like kill or be killed almost, right? It's like, it's intense.
I never did it.
Yeah, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I tried it a couple times. Yeah.
I was more happy sitting on the outside.
It is fun. I like that
Taking pictures.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Updating the fight results on socials.
Go. Yeah. Stopping the blood from splattering you.
Cueing the cage girls.
Yeah.
no, your card's upside down.
You got this, beauty lady. They're pretty. They're pretty. That's all that matters.
It was fun though. They just actually, I think, closed that down recently.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did. They kept kind of like trying, thinking, and then things just kept coming up for them.
Especially since the pandemic, it was hard.
It was. And I think they finally were like, okay, well, we had our time too. And that's the thing, right? It's always hard to say goodbye to something you love or something you do like that. It's always a killer.
It's like you're committed to the pot. Like
yes.
in poker,
Even my couple little amateur fights, people are like, you're going to fight again? You're going to fight again? And for a few years, I'm like, oh, no, I'm not. I'm not. Internal battles. I'll keep to those.
Do you ever deal with like any of the female boxers or anything like that?
Yeah. Well, so every fight that happens in the province, we have to approve.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Annie.
Yeah.
She just recently, Mazerol did her first promotion. Amazing.
Rishabaktu.
Yeah. And it went really well. Yeah. Full house. And her first promotion, amazingly well. So, and her fight was good. Like everything, it was really good.
She's the promoter?
She was the promoter.
Oh.
As well as the main card. Really? So, yeah.
How did she ever manage to get on the... No.
Yeah.
I know the matchmaker.
Get me in there. It happened.
Hey.
Yeah,
never
crazy.
give up.
Yeah.
That's
but
awesome.
She put on a good show in both cases.
Yeah.
Put a good show on for the whole show and a good show for her fight. So it was really cool. It was good to see. Yeah, and it was a draw.
I actually work with, I don't know if you know her, France Dueron.
Yeah.
I'm working with her right now.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Through their work there, through my business. And
okay.
Stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mentioned that you're going to be coming over.
Oh, right on. That's awesome.
I think you've probably inspired a lot, like another generation of.
Oh, well, I like that. I've heard that a couple times. Right. That's pretty cool. I think that's because like there's a small pot, so I hope I inspired them in a good way. So.
Well, they needed it, like, because there wasn't really much. I remember when we started out the promotions, I was actually trying to push for more female because I was a nerd when it came to the stats from the business side of things and stuff and viewership and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. People want to see that.
People wanted to see female fights.
Of course, because female fighters fight hard.
And not only that,
themselves.
It was the rarity of it.
Yes. Right?
That was the key right there, was the rarity. Yeah. There's not a lot of female
And to this day, I haven't seen a female fighter in a long time now here in our promotions.
Sorry, the black flies are crazy. Right. Yeah, I know. Welcome
they add to it.
Living in the Great Swamp. You know?
Fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one punch, talk about.
All right, so your boys, they went through boot camp, eh?
They went through boot camp, and that changed all of us because my boys are in boot camp, and they're like, every day they call me. I'm like, how you doing? They're like, it's crazy, it's hell. You belong here.
What do they mean by that?
They're like just who I am and like I think you said it before, grit. I do. I have a little bit, I guess.
Grit, yeah.
I like suffering in the best way possible. Yeah. So they're like, Mom, this is
in an athletic way.
Yeah, in an athletic way or, mental way, whatever. Like I do enjoy a little suffering.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, this is you. This is you written all over it. I'm like, and for me, like, I've always been so go get 'em. And I think it's to show my kids, go get 'em. And now my kids are gone. And I was like, like, I wonder if that's it. I was like really at a point where I've never been, where I was like the empty nest syndrome, I guess, hit hard. And I was like, shit, what do I do now, right? Do I start to crochet? What the F do I fucking do? What the F do I fucking do? I was a great edit.
Yeah, good job there. Self-censorship is on point.
So I'm like, what do I do? And both of them, when they're through it, they're like, Mom, this is you. Like, you should do this. I'm like, I'm 40. I just turned 48, but I'm like, I'm 47, boys. Like, they're like, why? It was like, I am in here with a lady that's 47 and she's killing it. And I was like, really? Mm-mm. And then I started like looking into it. I'm like, maybe this is. And so I have my mom's here.
So I always thought there was like an age cutoff.
Yeah, there is. I think it's like 56.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Welcome to Canada.
Yeah, isn't that the best? But yeah, I thought, like, I think it's like something like that. Like, as long as you're able to fill out your term of whatever your career choice is.
Why not?
Yeah. So anyways, I looked into it, and my deciding factor was my mom, because my mom's senior. And I was like, I said to her, Mom, like, this is what I'm thinking. What do you think? And my mom's like, I didn't come here to raise you. I came here to help with those boys. They're gone. Go. Yeah. I'm like, dude, like that was everything. And and so after I got that was everything. And I applied.
But you were thinking about like maybe helping her.
Well, I was thinking that that's kind of my role now. Is like I help them, and now I help her, and she's like, "No, lady, go do it." And I was like, "Wow!" And then it was the wildest. Was telling my family, like my brother. I'm like, "Well, my brother's gonna fucking give me like rake me over the coals. You can't leave mom." And he's like, "Go, that's amazing." My father, who I have an off again, occasionally on again, mostly off again relationship with, is like, keep me posted. Like, it's like we've bonded more. He's like really excited. So yeah,
hey,
I'm doing it.
So yeah, what you're talking about is you're actually joining the military.
I'm joining the military. I'm joining the Air Force. I'm going as a cook.
At 48.
At 48 years.
Yeah, but I mean, you're, and Amy, just for the audience, just for a bit of context here, a 48-year-old Amy Pitt is like a 25-year-old you and me.
Attaboy.
No, seriously.
So what I wanted to do was, I took a little bit of time off work, and then I was like, well, I want to get the most painful job I can find to prepare myself for this.
Okay.
So I put that on Facebook. I'm like, I'm looking for like not a long time, a good time, not a long time. I'm looking for a job that's physical. No thank you. Just like hard ass work. And my friends, like my husband has a landscaping company. This would be perfect. And so I'm not doing like lawns. I'm doing what's called hardscape. So I'm just like shoveling rock like all day. I've had like 2 young guys quit. They're like, the one guy was 21. He's like, this is hard. I'm going to leave this for you. I'm like, dude, aren't you a little embarrassed to say that shit? Like, that is absolutely fucking adorable. Okay.
I'd probably die before I would like.
Oh my God. But 21.
I'd be so pissed that you were there to begin with. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I'm like, buddy, this is sad. I'm like older than your mom, I bet. And like, just, yeah. So there might be a generation that needs a little more get up and go too. I think
they have it in them.
Yeah.
When the time comes,
I think so. My boys make me proud to know that they're not just like, that they're out there. They're working hard. They're. Especially
like your boys' age and like maybe a few years older. I noticed there's like something different about these kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to say kids because they're young adults there now. But
and I don't want to be like that, the next generation, they're never going to make it because we've all heard that and we all make it.
No, I'm saying the opposit though. Like, I have
the strength?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like, is climate change good for this? Like, what's going on here?
It is, though. I feel like they see.
And they're bigger. I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, like they're eating their Wheaties.
Yeah. Like they didn't grow up on craft dinner and hot dogs like I did.
Right, I know. My boys, they went to the gym. I swear they went to the gym for 2 weeks. They were like this, and then they were like, whoa! I'm like, what the hell happened?
But I mean, when we were in high school and stuff like that, you didn't go to the gym unless you were like in school sports, like a football player or something.
Then you would go.
And I did a little bit for wrestling, but like it didn't stick.
It's never too late. That's never too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
You're so much younger than me. Look at me. It's never too late.
Yeah. Stop it.
I can't help it.
No, you're awesome though. You've done some pretty intense stuff, and like I want to talk about that because it has nothing like. Forget about this age shit.
Right.
Forget about the gender stuff. Forget about all these fake limitations that we put on people in society.
Exactly.
Right?
I have most of my life.
And you defy like a lot of those things very well.
Thank you.
I'd say maybe too much.
Take it
you're
over.
Ridiculous. Prime example. The marathon, or was it would you call that a marathon?
Well, I guess it's called an Ultramarathon. So it was COVID, and I wanted to do something like.
This is your COVID hobby.
Yeah, my COVID. I was like, I want to try something new. So I was going to do a marathon PI.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, cool. And I signed up, and then they're like, cancel COVID. 2 weeks of staying in your basement, everything will be fine, whatever, cancel. I'm like, all right. So then I was like, well, this sucks. And everything was getting super weird. And I'm like, I can't have my boys have just super weird gay ass memories during this time. I might have to edit that. Lame ass memories.
That's what you said. That's what I heard.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can't have that happen. So I was like, we were volunteering at the Humanity Project.
Right.
At the time. It was great for my boys. It got them out. I think that's one of the reasons they're in the military now is the serving.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Humanitarian, what is it called?
The Humanitarian Project. The Humanity Project.
Humanity Project is a project that
it serves the community, it feeds the community, and he's got a farm now that he actually does rehabilitation for people, gets them completely out of their situation, the addictions.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's working.
Homeless and addiction service.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect.
It is.
Right. So cool.
Yeah. So anyways, I was like, okay, well, Charlie runs it, and I called him and I'm like, hey, so COVID sucks, and I was going to do a marathon and it's canceled. And I said, so what would you think if I like did one for the Humanity Project and we like raise money for you? And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I said, but instead of like the 42 or whatever, let's do 50, because the Humanity Project to my favorite beach, Abateau in Capelé, is exactly 50 kilometers. I said, so how about an ultramarathon? I'm like, it makes sense, right? And he's like, okay, I guess. I'm like, all right. And so he's
I didn't realize it was a fundraiser.
Yeah. It was exactly 50 kilometers. And that day I raised $25,000 for them.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So it was $500 a kilometer I raised for them. And the coolest fucking thing about it was my boys from the Humanity Project to the end of St. George Street, they rode their bikes with me. And then at the last 5K, Lisa, my best friend in the whole fucking world.
Beal. Yeah.
And my boys met me there, and she ran with me, and the boys rode their bikes. And it was the first time I seen my boys serious. They were like looking at me, concerned, making sure I was okay. Like it was the first time they were like grown-up boys. It was really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that happens like in the middle of a 50-kilometer run.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in the last 5K.
So how was that?
Oh, it was fun. It was like, it wasn't too bad. I was like in the zone, and I paced myself. There was a guy in a car behind me the whole way. And I was surprised how many people came out. People came out with signs and stuff because you can't gather.
I seen a video.
Yeah, so there was like a lot of people with signs and stuff supporting me, and it was really cool. I had a couple people from the boxing club. They ran the first 5K with me too. Oh, cool. So yeah, it was really neat. Yeah.
Did you train for that?
I did a couple months training. I downloaded something online, like how to run a marathon or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. This is pre artificial intelligence.
Yes. So. It's like one of those little fitness things. Yeah. Week 1, week 2. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did some training with that.
So you self-trained?
Yeah,
yourself?
I did.
You didn't have a coach or nothing?
No, I didn't have a coach or anything. I did have a guy that did nutrition for me. Okay. Which was nice.
That's smart.
Yeah. So that was good because I eat like a arsehole. I try to be good, but.
So you trained for 2 months and then you just ran 50 clicks.
Yeah. I think like I was saying, there's like a big running group. Like I posted quite a bit of it to try and get like interest in money and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So I said, anyone that wants to run with me, and there was like a group that was like, oh yeah, like for sure, like how many runs have you done? I'm like 0. Like, see you, bitch. Like ghosted me. I had a couple people that were like,
so they snubbed you?
They were like, she's not gonna make it across the street. Like I'm not part of this embarrassment.
Yeah,
I was like, they didn't know me. Like people that knew me are like, oh, 50K, that's it. Yeah. Come on, Amy. Like she'll crawl if she has to, and it was no problem. So
I guess you proved them wrong, eh?
Yeah, I just physically, mentally, I'm not all there, but physically, so far so good.
I think the mentally has a lot to do with it.
It does. It's just like I just kind of decide I'm just going to do it, and then I just do it. I think a lot of people's problem really is the thinking, overthinking, and thinking about it. Don't think about stuff. Just do it. You got this. That tends to work.
I get
once I start thinking about shit.
Analysis paralysis.
That's exactly what I get too. So I've realized thinking is for suckers.
It is.
Just do it up.
Yeah.
Get her done.
But I'm also a guy, so when I start something, I don't finish it.
Oh yeah, that's even better. I think about it for a long time.
See all those logs over there?
Yeah, no, not bad. It's a nice log file.
They'll get peeled one day. I'm just waiting for them to dry so it's easier. Fuck.
Exactly. There's always reasons. Yeah.
This guy tearing up a storm, eh? Look at him. Big dust storm coming out.
Oh, he's fantastic.
So you're quite the self-motivator, eh? Like, what do you... What's the secret sauce that makes Amy be so highly self-motivated?
I think that when I listen to others, sometimes it's not the best for me. I think that's when I get seeds of doubt. So I find that just like going with my gut, trusting what I want to do and doing it. And like I said, like really, I think my secret is just doing shit before I think about it too much.
Just go.
Just get her done.
No.
Like once I decided with this thing with the army, like I knew that there'll be people that are like, oh, you can't do that. When I had kids, when I had twins, people were like, you can't breastfeed twins. I'm like, I literally have 2 tits. And there's two kids. Like like people will tell you no for anything, right?
Yeah.
Like you just can't. Sometimes you just got to shut out the noise. I find that.
I wonder why they do that. Like, is it like jealousy? Like they
yeah,
know that you
can. Like there's a lot of can't do people. Like you just can't do that or whatever. And sometimes that's more motivating for me. Can't, eh? Well, check this shit out. I'm gonna do a cartwheel.
Or polar dip.
Yeah, polar dips. I did 9 of those.
9?
9 of those. Yeah. Those are.
I think once that was in a wedding dress? Or?
Yeah, the wedding dress was like the first one that I did. I was on the cover, like the front page of the paper twice.
Yeah.
Once was in the wedding dress, another was in a little silver costume, and Lisa, my best friend, again, was in another costume. And my mom's like, "You guys are on the cover of the paper." I'm like, "Oh, cool." She's like, "Yeah, you both look pretty fat, though." Blatant honesty, my mom. She'll fucking lay her down. Like, cheers. Happy New Year, Mama.
Is she the German side?
No, she's the British side.
She's the
sweet little British lady. Yeah. Oh, Lisa and I laugh about that.
So your last name, is that your father's name?
That's my father's name. Well, really. When we came, Pitt, silent D, but what it was actually is my grandpa came here from Germany and didn't want to be known German because it was kind of a rough time for Germans. So our last name was originally Panzer. Like the tank. I'm like, that should be my
Panzer. It makes sense now.
I'm like, Panzer. I told the boys, they're like, let's go back. I'm like, I know, it's tempting.
Do it.
Yeah, Panzer's pretty effing
real.
Cool, man.
Pitt's fake.
Yeah, it is. It's fake. That silent D in there.
It's just going to screw up your genealogy, your history. Like
it's the right thing to do. To be the tank. It would make sense.
You're the embodiment of it. Actually, I think your grandmother is, from what you told me earlier.
Yeah. She died plowing a field with like cancer, breast cancer, open wound. Just like, we just give her. No thinking. Sometimes not. Sometimes to the detriment, obviously. Rest in peace.
Yeah. When you get in the military, try to do a little more thinking.
Yeah, I will. I'll try. I'm cooking. I'm not doing computer stuff. Yeah. That's why I went with that too. I'm like, that's more my pace.
So which division of the military are you going
I'm going Air Force.
Air Force.
Because, my one's Army.
I was an air cadet.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Basically the same. Yeah.
And then, I never flew.
But they said, so I'm a cook is a purple trade. So I have just as much chance as being on a ship, being on land, as being in the air.
Right. So you could be stuck in a galley.
Yeah.
Oh, that would suck.
Oh, I imagine they'll be good and bad and character building.
Yeah. My great grandfather was a cook in World War II.
Okay. Yeah. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to adventure. I'm excited to, this is like my second win. At 48. It's about time. But it is, because I thought, like I was saying, with my boys being grown up, and I was like, well, that's it. Now I'm just like retirement. Like, what am I doing? And I'm like,
next level.
Yeah, next level, motherfuckers. Yeah. Exactly.
You're next level, Red.
He's like, watch it.
You're next level.
He knows. Hey,
he's quite the fella. Rotund. Rotund Hexenmeister.
So great.
I had to give him a German name.
Oh, you had to.
German
it's perfect.
Dog, right?
Yeah. That's perfect.
I vote for Panzer. Go for it.
I know, it's really effing cool.
I'll be actually more proud to be your friend.
And I gotta get it big when people forget their names all the time.
Get like a
last
motorcycle jacket type there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome. I remember you studied welding too, eh?
Machining. I took CNC machining.
And welding was part of it.
Well, yeah, there was a little bit of welding in there, yeah.
So how come you're not in that anymore?
It just wasn't for me. I liked it, but it was just like, because it was more the machining part, and a lot of that was just kind of like the manual machining I liked, but it was the CNC that I took the second year, and that's more where the jobs were. It is more pressing the button. So that just wasn't for me. This seems much more exciting. Standing still isn't for me.
No.
I took computer-aided drafting and design. I got a great high-paying job as a piping designer for the refinery in St. John. I sat for 2 years and I was like, kill me now. I can't sit. So it's just...
I think that's around the last time I spoke to you was you were doing that.
Yeah, and that was just like too much for me. I can't, there's no sitting and resting and being still.
What were you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. Just I tried out.
Sometimes you got to think.
Yeah, I didn't think. I just went into it. Whatever you know.
The good thing about the military is you don't have to think.
I know, it's perfect. Don't
do.
Yeah, good. Yeah. But like I say,
that's
now.
Exciting though.
It is. It's so exciting. And for me now, every one of my like victories and every one of my defeats all makes sense to me. Like really, I was the things I was upset about, things I was like, oh, I wish that wouldn't happen, or I wish I hadn't spent this time doing this or whatever. None of it fucking matters now because I feel like I'm right where I need to be. Like and to be there with my boys, that like to have that bond now through like blood and through like just it's amazing to have like that new family as well as my family that's already there. It's okay. He's getting emotional.
Hitting the microphone.
Oh, is he okay? It's not okay.
This is a production issue.
But yeah, it's it just seems like all of it is for this reason. It really does. It's like I come to peace with all the good and the bad and the ugly.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
You did your house too. You renovated your house.
Yeah, because I'm cheap and I got a quote from a company for $59,000. And I said, he said, I have your quote. I said, cool. What is it? He goes, $59,000. I said, I apologize for asking for a quote with tits. That's on me.
Oh.
And he just was silent. Oh. I'm like, but come on, $59,000. Like, eat a bag of dicks.
Well, wasn't there?
So, anyways, I went and priced out the material, $19,000. I bought everything.
Didn't you used to flip houses in a past life?
Yeah, I had a home renovation company with my husband. So I was like, you know what? I was gonna like hire it out, but no. So after work, every day and on weekends for like 5 months, I did that.
I remember,
I did it. Yeah.
You did
a
great job. Landscaping, you took it.
Yeah.
The garage was sweet.
Yeah, the garage is gorgeous. But yeah, my house is beautiful now. My neighbors were like, can I take your picture? I'm like, okay. As I'm out there like doing siding and stuff.
Okay.
Just because they couldn't believe that I was actually doing this all by myself.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool.
I remember the penny wall.
Yeah, penny wall. And I have that in this house. And I had the penny backsplash in my first condo. And my realtor said that's why I sold. He said that's what sold it. They walked in. And there was like 100,000 pennies I put on the wall. Took a little time.
On what now?
I did it for my backsplash in the kitchen in my condo, the house I had before this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they said that's, the realtor's like, that's what sold the house.
So it wasn't an original idea.
No, it was. Well, I thought of that.
I'm not so impressed anymore. That's a Doberman. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna pause this for now.
Okay.
And we're gonna put the insane dog in the house. And
he's licking coffee.
Did you want more coffee?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Since we were gone, I decided to try to put on some bug spray because the mosquitoes and the black flies are ridiculous.
Right, and the moves like Jagger.
And I sprayed the bottle directly into my eyeball.
Like direct shot. Yeah.
And it burns a lot.
So we're gonna cut things short so that the blindness doesn't affect you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, a little bit. So let's get into it here. So we talked about everything that you've done that's pretty crazy, I think. What else is there? Like you had you did like some radio work?
I did. I went for my fight. There was an interview. They said, does anyone want to go for an interview for the radio with this that's on the card? And as soon as my sensei said that, I immediately knew I was going to get a job on the radio. Like, it was just one of these weird ass things. I was like, I'm going to get a job on the radio. And then I went for the interview and it was super fun, super hilarious. It was like C103, Ernie and Tater. Mandy was going on mat leave.
Okay.
So anyways, it was with Mandy and Tater. Ernie was out that day. And as I was leaving, Tater called me and he's like, hey, that was awesome. I'm like, oh, thanks. I had a good time. He's like, do you want to work with us for a year whilst Mandy's on mat leave? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about radio. He goes, you did perfect. All you got to do is talk. I'm like, oh, I can fucking talk. So boom, I was on there for a year and it was great.
Nice.
I never pursued it because my boys hated it because they were little.
Oh, really?
And I talked too much about them. Oh, so I never pursued it because of that. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. You just sit there and make jokes and don't say the F word. Okay. And that was the only fear at first. Don't say that. Unlike
this.
Yeah. Yeah. Where I say F that effing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's You've lived a pretty interesting life so far.
I really have, actually. It's been like, just since I moved out here to New Brunswick, it's been quite action-packed. And the last couple of years have been a little too mellow, so I knew something was coming.
You said you're from Alberta, right?
Yeah, I am.
Where?
Well, originally Saskatchewan. I grew up on like a 900-head cattle farm.
Oh,
so
wow.
I did start working as soon as I could sit up. My dad had us on horseback.
Wow.
Like it was like the old west. We used to like move cattle like across. Well, it's a huge province, right?
Yeah.
We used to move cattle for like days, and the wives would bring out like baked beans.
Cattle
and
drives.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like literally from our north bench to our south bench. Like when I think about it now, I'm like, dude, that was kind of cool. That was like the old freaking movies.
So
that
you
are
were like a
coming
cowhand.
Yeah, 100%. Almost got killed a couple times.
Cow puncher.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I did like the barrel racing and all that stuff, right?
So a lot of horseback. Yeah.
And then
competition.
And then my dad sold the farm and bought a motel in Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Medicine Hat.
Then I learned a lot about human nature.
Oh, yeah?
By having like a dive motel.
Yeah, in Medicine Hat.
Yeah, you see some things.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then when I decided I want to have kids by 30, and when I had the boys, then just wanted to try something new.
So you had them out there?
I had them out here when we moved to New Brunswick. They were 2 years old, so they've lived their whole life here.
Okay.
Yeah. Even one of their buddies that they went to kindergarten with is with them in the military now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's like my other son, my third son.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's very cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I lived in Red Deer in Calgary.
Okay, yeah.
In Alberta.
Yeah. Calgary's like 3 hours away from Medicine Hat there.
Short stints. What do you think of the whole separation thing that they got going on there? You think that's going to happen?
No, I think it's just silly.
A negotiation tactic?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just a load of crap in my mind. But whatever, you do you. Yeah. Like, whatever.
I mean, it's not new. They've talked about it before.
Yeah, they have. I mean, we're kind of... I like Canada. I'm proud to be a Canadian. I think we've got a good country thing going on. We should just...
As hardcore as you are, what about these mosquitoes?
They might be winning. They might be the enemy.
I think it's feeding hour right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think this is why I usually do the podcast in the fall.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They're quite large.
Well, plus we don't have a fire going.
Right, but how many do you have in your eye?
Mosquitoes? Not one in my eyeball right
just
now.
Just a couple tears, though.
Yeah, it's streaming. I should probably go rinse this.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right. Thanks so much, Amy, for coming out.
Absolutely, man. My pleasure.
It was too long. And I'm looking forward to trying out that bullwhip there.
Yeah.
That should be cool. I'll show you guys a little clip of her
snapping
it there. But my dog, he was jumping all over her. Sorry for the poor behavior of Red. He's still just kind of a puppy.
Baby.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely, man. My pleasure.
Always great seeing you.
Love you, dude.
Take care.